Hey, fellow friends! I wanted to give you guys a video here on how exactly Discord works. I've noticed a lot of us tend to use text messages to talk. Others of us are just tired of the constant notifications, or they never respond, and they never even seem to notice. And I've come to find out that a lot of you have just completely disabled notifications completely. Like Discord, you are too noisy. I've had enough of you. Turning you off. And I feel like nobody's ever walked you guys through how to fiddle with the notification settings. And I feel like once you get the notifications curtailed the right way, maybe you'll turn the notifications back on, and maybe I won't have to talk to you with a text messaging program anymore. Um, I find text messaging to be annoying. It's harder. It's hard to share pictures in a text message. It's hard to send GIFs in a text message, sharing links, etc. It's a pain. I'd rather resort to text messages if Discord doesn't work, but I can't make anybody stop what they're already doing and what they're already used to. But since Discord is kind of a new thing in your life, maybe a little bit of this will help make it a bit more fun for you. So I'm going to open it up, and I'm here in my server now. I am a member of a Slipknot Discord server and a Korn Discord server. So my taste in music aside, let me show you a few examples of settings you can do. Now, if you look, the Korn server here has a free notification on it. I'll flip back to mine, but the Korn server notification here, I'll use my mouse to help point it out to you, has this little notification icon going on here. That lets me know that somebody has posted a new message somewhere in the server, so I can go in there and look for it. But here, this is the Slipknot server. The Slipknot server doesn't have that little notification on there. That is because this server is muted. This server has so many people talking in it in so many different channels, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to keep up. Just forget it. Just mute it. Maybe I'll go in there and check up on stuff once in a while. Maybe I won't. I don't know. So let's go into the Slipknot server. And in here you see, yeah, this is rules and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now up here, this little server settings dialog, and by the way, if you can't see that, you can get to it by tapping this thing here. So we've tapped that. Now over here is this little options thing. Clicking that, we get a couple different options, but the most important one here is the notification settings, which I will open now. And as you can see, I have Slipknot muted, completely muted. I can unmute it. We can unmute it, sure. We can choose to mute for how long. I can also turn off mobile push notifications completely, so that it'll only notify me on like desktop computers and whatnot. I'm not really up for doing that. I'll just leave that as the default. But I would like to mute this until I turn it back on. I don't care to know about new notifications happening in Slipknot. So that's sort of the nuclear option for turning server notifications on and off. And let me be clear, when I say notification, I don't mean the little dot that appears next to the server. I mean you getting a little thing appearing at the top of your phone here, going blang, or whatever noise your phone makes, telling you, I've got a new notification, deal with it. I got enough crap going on. So let's flip over to the Korn Discord server, okay? Korn shows me that I have notifications. So what are my settings here in Korn? I don't have it muted, but I do have the notifications set in a certain way. I tell it, don't alert me to all messages. There's enough people in this server to where that would get annoying. I don't need my phone to blink and beep every time somebody puts a message in this server. It's a fairly populated server. So instead I've told it, don't alert me unless somebody mentions me specifically. If somebody's called me out, then I'll look. And this at everyone and at here these are two shortcuts you can use to alert everybody in the server or only the people who have access to that particular channel. I've chose not to suppress that. I don't mind getting a notification for everyone or here. I don't mind getting that notification. So, in other words, bottom line, with this setting set up, it means the only time my phone is going to alert me to a new message from the Corn Discord, the only time I'm going to get a notification for that is if my name is called out specifically or if they call out everyone and here, which rarely ever happens. It's kind of nice. If I want to check what's going on in the Corn Discord, I mean, like I said, the fact that I've unmuted it, that'll tell me, hey, I got new messages waiting for me in all these different channels. Let me check those different channels, right? So that, oh, wait, no, I'm not done. Let me do one further. If I tap and hold on bot commands, just press and hold, it opens up a couple things here. If I click notification settings here, you will see that I have the option to mute this little channel inside the server. So maybe I don't want to mute the entire server. Okay, maybe I don't want to suppress everything going on in the server, but there are certain channels that really don't apply to me, that are geared toward certain things that I just don't care about, I don't want to deal with. So I'd rather have those channels muted, and only the channel that applies to me should matter. So I can choose, you know, I want only mentions, or I want nothing, or I want all messages, whichever one I want to choose. Of course, in my case, this channel is just a spam channel for bot commands. I don't care to know anything about what's going on inside of it, so I told it to mute until I turn it back on. So that's the level of curtailment you can make over over a lot of these servers. So hopefully this video informed you a bit more about how Discord works, informed you about the notifications going on, informed you about, you know, the little notifications here, as well as the notifications going on in your on your phone that pop up and annoy you and actually alert you that something new has happened. And with any luck, I'll have you guys using Discord primarily and using text messaging as an afterthought. But I won't hold my breath on that. But at the very least, I hope I can at least get you to unmute all notifications in Discord.